And then here's a little sneak peek at that drop. What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be remaking the song Party Girl by StaySolidRocky. It's a song that got famous off of TikTok. It's almost at the top of the Spotify charts right now, so I picked it out to remake it. If you guys are just here for the full finished remake, go to the link in my description where I put it in another video. I do that because of copyright. I don't want both my videos getting taken down. And now let's jump right into it. All right guys, so the first thing for this video that I'm going to pull up is I'm going to pull up this plugin called Nexus. You guys have seen it in a ton of my videos. I use Nexus for all my pianos because I don't have Keyscape. I don't have Alicia's keys, which are a little more expensive plugins. Nexus does the trick, but it does come off with an electronic-y sound. So if you're trying to remake this and you have Keyscape or Alicia's keys, go use that. We're pulling up the Nexus Grand Piano Soft right here, and this is the pattern that we're gonna play. I wasn't able to find any sheet music or like keyboard tutorials on how to make this, so this is all just off of listening to the song and what I heard. This is what the pattern's gonna sound like with no effects on it. So everything repeats except for this 8 bar right here. It's going to be a little different than the 4th bar. Now for this piano, I'm throwing on a transient processor. It takes away the attack just a tiny bit right here. And the reason I'm doing that is because Nexus sounds very electronic. I want to make it sound a little more natural. Throw on some reverb, add an environment to the sound. I didn't like this tone right here, high mid, EQ it out. I'm using wider because I watched this Ramzoid video, who's another YouTube producer if you haven't seen him, and he uses this to help with stereo separation. And by panning and separating a lot of your sounds, you're actually creating like a better mix and master of your song. I've never used it before. I like it. I tried it out. It's free. Go download it off the internet. And then we're pulling up RC20 Retro Color, turning up this space knob, which is gonna add a little bit more reverb, and then this magnetic knob, which is gonna add a little bit of a like a distorted oscillation type thing. I don't know how to word it, but makes it sound cooler. And also you can't forget down here on the bottom, the velocity of the piano notes. This will make your piano sound a lot more natural. If you don't do this, it's gonna sound very robotic. Also, you'll see some of the chords that I have are like separated, like this A and the C sharp are playing just a little bit offset. This is gonna make it have a more natural piano flow, like someone's actually playing it and you're not playing it out of FL Studio. I'm gonna paste that into bar number 9, leave a little bit of room for an intro right here. Now next up for the song, we got our synth bass. It's not gonna play throughout the whole song, so it's not super important. I'm pulling up Omnisphere, grabbing this notch bass. And these are the notes that we're going to play with this without any effects on them. I'll turn it up a little bit so you guys can hear it. And then for this synth bass, I'm throwing on an EQ to raise these low mids just a little bit. It had like a nice texture that I really liked. And then sausage fattener. I mean, do I have to explain? It just sounds better, you know. I'm going to make sure that's turned back down. And we're just going to have this play with this lead piano right in this intro bridge. Next thing we're grabbing for this song is the 808. So once the synth bass is out, the 808 comes in. I'm grabbing this Pierre Bourne 808 2018. I already know the comments are going to say I got the 808 wrong, but it's very similar, pretty close. This is what it sounds like with no effects on it. And I turn the out knob up just a little bit because it's going to shorten that decay. These are the notes we're playing for the 808. No effects on them. It's an 8 bar pattern. And then it's very similar right here. You don't have to hear that. For this 808, I'm getting rid of some of the highs just to add a better mix to our song overall. We want the 808 to be punchy in the low ends, but we want to leave space for the hats, the claps, and the piano melody. And then I'm throwing on sausage fattener because it just makes it sound better. It gives a real good distorted punch to it. We're going to paste that 808 in and organize this so it's color coded. Next up for the song is the clap. We're at 129 BPM, so the clap is going to be playing on beat number 3. I got this slap clap out of the same kit that I got the Pierre 808. That's what it sounds like with no effects on it. I'm throwing in an EQ just to boost these mids because it's going to match the song a little bit more. And then we'll paste that right in right here. Then we got some hi-hats. I got the 88 hi-hat. I think it was out of the same Pierre kit. Honestly, this hi-hat sounds like an exact match to me. This is the pattern it's going to be playing. It's an 8 bar pattern again. First 4 bars are very similar to the first four bars. That's a tongue twister, bro. I can't say it. First 4 bars are really similar to the second 4 bars. There's just a couple extra notes here. I'm gonna let this play while I throw in some effects. Oh, I got no effects on it, so no. All right, then we're gonna grab an open hi-hat, which I'm grabbing the Sunny Digital open hi-hat. Again, this sounds very similar to the actual song. Might be the same open hi-hat. This is what it sounds like with no effects on it. Little bouncy hi-hat. I turn the out knob up just a little bit, again, to get rid of some of that decay. It's gonna cut out a little faster. This is gonna be playing the first beat of every bar, and then we're gonna paste it in right under the clap. For the open hat, I got sausage fattener on, add thickness, add a little bit of color to it. And then wider, again, kind of what I was saying earlier, helps your stereo and overall mix sound better. All right, then for this hi-hat, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the playlist, select, go right here, file, export, wave file, bam. You're gonna save it down as whatever you want. Once you export that sound, it's gonna be over here. You're gonna drag it into the playlist. Once you drag it in, you're just gonna have a plain old open hat. Same when you export it, you're gonna press this reverse button and now you got this. And then we're just gonna drag that right before this open hat plays. And that's gonna add a little bit of a build-up effect before that drop. All right, so that's it for most of the beat. Now we just gotta fix up the intro a little bit. There's like a weird synth noise that plays in the beginning. I'm pulling up Honest here. I'm going to the Cascading Filters preset. We're gonna grab the Profit Pad B and the Greenhouse B. And overall, this is gonna sound like this. Again, I'll turn it up for you guys. And you don't want to forget this accent note right here. My bad, I forgot to show you. Paste that in the playlist just like this, and then for effects, we're gonna have 2 EQs on it. One's gonna cut out those highs, make it sound a little bit less electronic, more airy, more like a vibe type sound. And then right here, we're gonna boost these low mids because I like that noise. And then here's a little sneak peek at that drop. All right, guys, that's the full finished remake. Make sure to go to the link in my description to go check it out. Leave a comment which song you guys want to see next, what went well in this video, what could have been better. Follow me on my social media, and I'll see you guys next time.